In the world's most favorite holiday destination spot, Iran, they have decided that there was 3 people that were spies, and they decided to execute them. They went medieval on them. And when I say medieval, they hanged them. Yeah, that's wild. So the next time you see somebody in your local city with blue hair and some crazy sign like, y'all know, Queers for Palestine, or some liberal, some lady just with her hair uncovered, talking about how Iran is being mistreated in some way by the Trump administration, remember, they're still going medieval when they make decisions legally. And I don't even think, is that even legal in the UK? I don't even think you can do that here. Which is the sole reason why things like this even exist. It's liberal here. It is. And I don't understand how you could be on the side of such an oppressive regime. It's like, it still blows my mind. It's crazy, the stuff I'm seeing. I would stop talking about it, but I keep seeing people who lack the maybe a few neurons aren't firing right somewhere. I'm going to leave it at that. In the meantime, between time, Trump was speaking to NATO members and saying, well, y'all need to spend more money. And he acknowledged that, yeah, they are starting to spend more money in NATO, and that 2/3 of the money for NATO is coming from the U.S., which is absolutely true. And he did say himself, if it wasn't for him voicing his opinion on it, about what's going on, this would have never happened. And I think that's absolutely true, because if he didn't say anything, i.e. like the previous administration, nothing would have changed. So when he originally said it, the blue-haired people's hair lit on fire, but the reality is he had a valid point, as often Trump does. We got a new front runner for the NYC mayor, and he ain't saying nothing I ain't already heard, to be honest. Basically, he's like, we're going to stop Trump's fascism. Yeah. So we doing that again. Back to fascism. Next, they'll be calling him Hitler again. I mean, they've done this already. It didn't work. It didn't work in the last election. It backfired. And the reason why these things backfire is because it's all theater. You know, like that senator, I don't know if he's a senator or not, that gentleman, I'm using the term gentleman loosely, when there was someone speaking, I forget where it was at. It was an official. Oh man, I'm getting old. Well, I think it was a senator speaking, and he rudely interrupted her. He came in and said, I need to ask a question. He came in there real aggressive, and the cops arrested him and pulled him away. Now, he's a member of Congress. If he really wanted to ask questions, he could have just had a meeting with the lady. Just saying. So it was all theater. And much like this person running for the mayor of New York, it's all theater. You know, you say fascist Hitler, you say a few things like that, yeah, and you need to stop ICE, and yeah, but then when you ask them the details of what they mean by their definitions and what are their actual plans, the answers are either non-existent or just don't add up to anything at all. And that's the problem. That's what happened in the previous election. People were saying Trump were all these things, and when it came down to it, people looked at what happened. They looked at stats. That's what people did. They looked at the stats from 2015 to 2020 and 2020 to 2025 or 2024, and they saw a difference in their wallets and the prices of everything, and the economy itself was doing really well. And one of the main things was inflation was very low under Trump. So when they start calling him all these names, like he's going to take over and all this other stuff, he never did that. It's just like the No Kings protest. He was elected. What are you talking about? That make no sense. That's where we are, man. That's where we are. It's just like they'll disagree to the point with Trump to where they'll be pro-Iranian regime. That's a losing strategy, bro. How about you just look at what is and make decisions and judgments based off what is. And a lot of times what is doesn't make you feel good. You know what I mean? Sometimes going to work doesn't feel good, but it makes you money. And I know for damn sure taxes don't make you feel good, but it keeps you out of prison. So, and on that note, y'all take care.